Hey guys, this is gonna be a little bit of a different video. So yesterday I posted on Snapchat asking you guys for questions for Q&A for my other channel. Literally probably about 75 to 80% of the questions were about Paul Zimmer, yeah! So I decided I'm just gonna make this one video about it, and I'm never going to talk about it again. So I hope you're happy with this. I've been having problems deciding what to make on this channel recently, and I didn't really know why until today. It all hit me like a huge freight train. When I was younger, my idol was Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter, and I had every intention of growing up to be a zoologist and be a zoo manager and work with animals, and I was happy with that. However, my only friend at the time, Paul, had a YouTube channel, and he invited me to make videos with him, which led to us being a band together, which led to us being failed Viners, which led to us making this channel a couple years ago, and it blew up. So seemingly all of a sudden, I was a YouTuber. And I'm only a YouTuber because of the friendship that Paul and I had and what we built together. And I realized the reason it's hard for me to figure out what to post here is because for pretty much the entirety of this channel, every idea and thing I've made on here has been themed around the friendship. This whole channel was about our friendship. I mean, like, look at the profile picture. This video is gonna be split into parts, so here's part 2. 2 days before Paul left the channel, we went to a pet store to film a video. We hadn't really been seeing each other lately, and I knew he had been spending his time around some people that really disliked me. It was the first time we had hung out in a while, and the last time since, and it was actually a lot of fun, for me at least, and we had a long talk about the future of our channel, and the type of videos we were gonna post, and it all ended up really well, and it was all fine and peachy. And as Paul was leaving, I tweeted, "I love my best friend Paul Zimmer," for the first time ever in our friendship, and I meant it, and I thought everything was fixed, but 2 days passed, and he didn't even acknowledge it at all, which was kinda weird, because since we don't have any other verified friends, we obviously see each other's tweets, and we always used to tweet each other pretty much every day. 2 days later, Paul told me he wanted to quit Exclamation, which felt like a complete 180. I told him that some people might be mad if he left, but he said basically that we were holding each other back. And that was pretty much it. So, I have some stuff to say about this. Obviously, I still stalk Paul all over social media. Ever since then, I have noticed that he gets massive amounts of hate everywhere, and I really want that to stop. I'm making this video half so you guys know what happened, and half so you guys will stop being mean to him. The most common thing I see is that people are saying that Paul has changed. So let's start there. Your personality and the way you act is really largely based around people you spend your time around, and after spending 24 hours around me, of course it's gonna be different spending time around anyone else. If you've hit rock bottom, it's because you refuse to change. So maybe a little change was necessary to be happy, which is really nothing to hate on at all. It's impossible for a person to change another person. If someone changes, it's because they wanted to. So you shouldn't hate on anyone that Paul hangs out with. That's what that means. Part 3. So this channel was built and themed on a friendship, and every video was themed and centered around that. I realized that it's been hard to come up with video ideas because up until recently on this channel, all I ever had to do was be friends with my best friend, which is pretty much the easiest thing to do in the world. So I realized the only way to get past all this fog and stuff in my mind on this channel is to talk about the friendship, because that's all I ever have done, and that's all that you guys ever really wanted on here. So you may be asking, what am I gonna do now? How do you run a channel about a friendship when the friends don't talk anymore? I don't know yet. I really don't know yet. But I want to thank you guys for staying while I sort through this cluster cuss of mess. That was a fantastic Mr. Fox reference, by the way. Part 4. The conclusion. I have been going through an existential crisis recently, and I have come to the conclusion that any negative emotion whatsoever of any negative emotions are bad. So instead of being sad or bitter or mad about all this, I just want to say to Paul, thank you for everything. I doubt that I will ever find a friend like you again. I am always gonna be a little bit sad about this because I thought that it was us forever. But as long as you're happy doing whatever it is that you want to do, then I can be happy for you, even if it takes a little while to accept that. However, if things ever change in your life, if you see some people in your life the same way I do, and you want to come back, this channel will always be yours. My new collab channel is launching in a month, but you and our friendship and the things we've done over the years will always be who I am. Love you, dude. Okay. The one thing I do have figured out right now is my other channel, because I don't have to deal with this nostalgia and sad and things. There's a new video there about a cringy sex encounter I had and other stuff. So please subscribe to that channel, because I need to know that I can do this by myself and not have to go back to being a zoologist. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my other channel. The link is right there. I will see you there, and it'll be way less dramatic over there. Okay, see you on my other channel.